Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to an awesome start today. It's so wonderful to lay eyes on you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. It's a glorious morning. And I woke up thinking about you because I have a feeling that you and I share many things in common, and not the least of which may be that you and I suffer wonderfully from delusional optimism. We don't have any issue with waking up and saying, good morning, God versus good God morning. We don't have an issue with wanting to bring hope into the world. But every now and then, we wonder if optimism really is a secret sauce for things beyond just the way it actually makes us feel. Could it actually change our life? Could it actually change our physiology? So I'm going to take it inside the Epic Living Laboratory, aka my treehouse, and I'm going to share with you some awesome science on the power of optimism and how it is something that we can cultivate each and every day, and what it may do for us if we are willing to lead from our heart, give ourselves permission to show the world that optimism is a path for longevity, it's a path for happiness, and yes, it is absolutely wonderfully contagious. So number one, optimism is anti-inflammatory. So when you think about inflammation and chronic inflammation, here what we know is that inflammation shortens our life. A chronic low-grade inflammation literally can cause increased risk for cancer, Alzheimer's, depression, diabetes, obesity, everything that we don't want, it literally encourages. So optimism actually is a path to longevity. In fact, according to Harvard, people who had increased levels of optimism had a 30% decreased risk for dying from the 5 major causes of death. 30% decrease in your risk for dying for the 5 major causes of death. And this is really interesting because Harvard went on to find out what is it that grows our optimism. And you're going to absolutely love this. We know that doing something called a daily done well. Do you have a life list? Do you say to yourself, you know what, here's all the things I want to accomplish, and you kind of hold yourself hostage by checking things off until you get the entire list done. And then you say, wow, good for me. I checked all these things off. Now I can feel good about myself. Here's a better way according to science. Every time you accomplish something that's meaningful for you, not just a task that's around work, but hey, you know what? I made eye contact, deep eye contact with my lover. I was very present with my children. When I actually had success with my self-care, I was totally present for it, and I felt good about the self-love that I brought into my life. Write those things down. It actually helps to lower inflammation. Along with that, they say that a student mindset, being someone who's not about having to be an expert at everything, but saying, wow, I learned what made me come alive today. I learned that when I put my phone down and I was fully focused with a friend, it felt so good inside to be that kind of person for that person. And I know that when I'm giving myself permission to say, I wake up in the morning and I use discipline, which is meaning I'm a disciple of what makes me come alive, and I pay attention, I study it, I exercise it, I totally give myself permission to demonstrate it to myself. That as a student mindset will change and actually help develop optimism. And thirdly, keeping a gratitude journal literally helps to augment physiological optimism. It actually changes our neurochemistry. It lowers stress hormones. It boosts our immune system. And studies show it actually helps to catalyze the part of our brain that wants to be more generous and more kind, which influences other people and actually increases their optimism. So you're actually decreasing your risk for dying by 30%. And you're affecting and you're pollinating other human beings so they have a chance to be living longer and stronger too. Look at you, you optimism rocker, you. Isn't it awesome? So let's rise up, let's be the change we wish to see in the world, and let's create a life that we love with total optimism. The world needs you. The world absolutely wants to see your supermodel demonstration of love come alive. Much love, many blessings. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.